What y'all doing? Let's get into it. Let's talk about what's going on. It's not a lot, but we can, we can talk our shit, you know. You know how we do. Me a nigga who can tame me. Coming through and making niggas switch teams. I'm feeling really okay, as usual, before we get into it, make sure that you are going to patreon.com/AdrianExpression. Check the links in my description box for that. Just put up a new podcast episode on Tuesday entitled Go For Your Dreams, Life Is Too Short. Me and the patrons over there had a lot of fun. It was like, I think over 40 minutes long. So we were over there kicking in. Also, y'all already know my music, my audiobooks, my ebook. What else? There's so much. There's so much. In my description box, make sure you do not hesitate to check that out. Let's get into some of the shit that's going on. Okay. So I saw that Tom Holland was on this podcast called On Purpose with Jay Shetty, where he talked about a lot of things. It was like an hour long, I think. One of the things he talked about was his journey with sobriety, like quitting alcohol because he couldn't stop thinking about when he was getting the next drink. He said it was starting to scare him. So like, it was cool to see him discuss that. Another thing that I thought was really interesting was the fact that he apparently did not know that he had to pay a water bill was a thing that you had to pay. So listen to this. He said, I think there should be a lesson at school that's called life, which is like laundry, basic cooking. I didn't realize you had to pay for your water. I just thought that was a luxury of living in England. Yeah, the water comes out the sky and then it comes out your tab. I was so behind on my water bill, I didn't realize. I'm up to date now, don't worry. So, okay, so when I heard this at first, like before, just reading the headline, I thought that he was just, it was one of those things where he's just like, bitch, I don't even have to look at the water. I don't even pay my shit. I'm not even responsible for paying the shit. But it didn't sound like that. It sounded like he was behind on his bills and he did not even pay that shit because he did not. Girl, that is so interesting to me because like it's like to be on the same spinning rock in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of space, and to have such different life experiences, bitch. Let me be behind on any bill, bitch. Georgia Power, what all them hoes, they finna come for my head, ho. That is so funny to me, girl. Let me be behind. Girl, matter of fact, next time they come to me, anybody come to me asking about no bills, I'm gonna just tell them I'm Tom Holland. You know, I went and got a tan a little bit, and that's just it. You're gonna have to wait to get the coin just like y'all waited for Tom Holland to pay y'all ass so that he could be up to date with his water bill. Next time, that's the thing. I just find that really interesting. Like, bitch, let me be behind. Let me be that behind on the goddamn bill, bitch. Them hoes gonna be like, bitch, you're Adrian, not Tom Holland. If you don't get up off that fucking coin. Okay. Also, he said all of this, which I thought was really cool. He said he does not like Hollywood.
I really do not like Hollywood. It is not for me. The business really scares me. I understand that I'm a part of that business and I enjoy my kind of interactions with it. But that said, I am always looking for ways to kind of remove myself from it to kind of just live as normal a life as possible. Today, doing this is a very rare thing for me to do. Yeah, I definitely think it has been an ongoing thought, which is don't lose yourself. I've seen so many people come before me and lose themselves, and I've had friends that I've grown up with that aren't friends of mine anymore because they've lost themselves to this business. And I just am really, really keen to focus on what makes me happy, which is my family, it's my friends, it's my carpentry, my golf, the charity that my mum runs. Like, that is the stuff that makes me really happy, and that's the stuff that I should protect. My relationship is the thing that I keep most sacred. I don't talk about it. I try my best to keep it as private as possible. We both feel very strongly that that is the healthiest way for us to move on as a couple.
It's really cool to hear when celebrities have that kind of thought process, right? Because it's just, hopefully it can protect them from the vile nature that Hollywood is. Just like, Tom, if you feel in your spirit that Hollywood ain't aligning with your soul and it's too messy and the business is fucked up and people trying to get in your business, child, make your coin from these Spider-Man residuals and sit your ass down. That's it. But it's just, you know, it's interesting to see the different trajectories of like different celebrities, because it just seems like fame and the entertainment business, all them contracts, it can really turn someone's mind inside out. So it's just cool to see Tom Holland's take on all of that, right? Okay, so I was gonna do like an official breakdown of this, you know, Miranda Sings shit, but I really don't feel like it. Let me just ask y'all this question. Why is it that there's a specific brand of like white YouTuber? You know exactly what I'm talking about. There's a specific brand of like white YouTuber, white TikToker, white, you know, that they just heinous. Because Miranda Sings, apparently all her fucking tour dates have been canceled following accusations of grooming and inappropriate parasocial relationships with underage fans. Then she responded in an unusual 10-minute video to YouTube, choosing to address the allegations through a ukulele song. If you don't put down this motherfucking mini guitar, if you don't put down this SpongeBob built ass band instrument, what'd she say? For what it's worth, I never had any bad intentions, but I do feel like shit. I'm not a groomer, I'm just a loser who didn't understand I shouldn't respond to fans. Why is it that there's, like I said, there's a specific kind of white YouTuber, white TikToker who just heinous throughout their whole entire fucking career? Just heinous, just doing disgusting shit. But the sickest part of it all is that they can really disappear for maybe a month or whatever and come back and act like nothing happened. I mean, you see it with Shane Dawson, you see it with fucking Jeffree fucking Star, you see all that shit, right? So I just find it interesting that while these people continue to be heinous and vile, and like smaller creators, minority creators have to struggle to get to where they at, struggle to keep shit, algorithm fucking them over. So it's just, I don't know. I get tired. I really do get tired of like every 3 business days, it's another weird, racist, groomer, you know, white YouTuber, social media star who done done something nasty, who making a fucking apology. It's like, girl, just keep that shit and build y'all own community, because at this point, y'all not gonna stop doing the weird, nasty shit that y'all doing. So just keep that shit away from me. Keep that shit away from me. Y'all gonna keep making money. Y'all gonna keep getting brand deals. Y'all gonna keep. So keep that shit away from me. Real quick, I'm sure I'm not the only one who noticed that Christian Walker is really leaning heavily into this rebranding. And while, you know, I know that people can change and and people can really turn their life around, like it just feels weird it's just, this rebranding is so weird to me. It's so weird to me, especially given the fact, like, I just don't know. In my mind, I don't know if someone can come back from doing this. You know, like, you put this up after police killings, like you selling merch that says actually I can breathe. I don't know. The speediness of which people are retweeting him all on my timeline now that he trying to switch sides and all that shit, the speediness in which that shit happened makes me feel very fucking weird, considering it's not like he was just doing some, oh, young kid shit that, you know, we're all dumb young kids on the internet. No, it's not that kind of shit. Like, you were posting shit like this. You like, it just, to me, it's like, okay, I get it. Y'all trying to talk about, oh, people can change. Girl, that's cute. But the speed in which y'all, it's rewriting history is so, it will always be strange to me. But like I just pointed out, with the white YouTubers and them, it works. It's something that we have seen work over and over again, time and time again. They just rebrand, put on a new wig, put on a new lace, you know, change the color up, pluck their eyebrows a little bit, and now it's brand deals with different brands. Now it's people still. So I don't know. It just feels weird. You know, like I said, people change, shit happens, people say dumb shit. But to me, this Christian Walker's brand was more than just saying silly shit or dumb shit he shouldn't have said, or, you know, speaking with tone deaf vocabulary. Like, that's not what he was doing. It was like, it was violence. Like, it was violence. So I just think that I want someone to make it make sense to me. And in my head, I just don't think the literal, like, vicious violence that this man was doing has been even, like, thoroughly properly addressed for y'all to be rushing to retweet him all over my timeline. Like, please get this shit out my face, for real. For real. And lastly, we can wrap it up here. Andrew Tate was talking to Chris Tucker, and he said, hey, guess what? We are in the Matrix. Everybody's in the Matrix. And everybody's asking the wrong questions, and they're trying to control us, and da-da-da-da-da. I'm just like, girl, it's so interesting how the most regressive thinkers, the ones who adhere to sexism, adhere to racism, adhere to misogyny, adhere to homophobia, the ones that adhere to that shit, all of a sudden, and that's regressive, right? All of a sudden talking about they free thinkers, oh, we have to free ourselves from the Matrix, when it's time for their asses to be held accountable. Girl, you are under arrest. you are being investigated for human trafficking, sex trafficking, girl. All of a sudden now they want to talk about the Matrix. Literally, all of your patriarchal, misogynist, homophobic ass fucking thinking is a part of the Matrix that is fucking us all over. So for them to act like, oh, well, the Agent Smith is coming after me now because I tried to speak the truth and I tried to, you know, get us out the Matrix. Sir, your misogynist fucking beliefs have led you to fuck over a woman in such a way that they seizing your assets and investigating your shit. So they talk about the Matrix, girl. You are not Neo, you're not the one, Andrew, okay? I'm looking around for Trinity, for Morpheus, even the fucking Oracle. I mean, girl, I'm looking around for the Architect, even Cypher, all right? And they're nowhere to be found, okay? You're nobody's Neo. You're not dodging bullets. You're not bending backwards. You're just an NPC, girl. That's it. That's it. Please stay out of my face. Anyway, thank y'all so much for watching. I had a lot of fun. Hopefully you had a lot of fun too. Love y'all so much. Do not forget to check out my description box and make sure that you have a good goddamn evening. Me a nigga who contain me. Coming through, we making niggas switch teams. I'm feeling really pussy, got that shit in my jeans. I fly